Hey guys, it's Chad with EbikeScabbards, and I would just like to show you exactly what the scabbard is and what you're going to get if you decide to purchase one. So the outer shell is aluminum sheet metal that is anodized and bead blasted. Bead blasted is then anodized on the outside, so it has a nice finish and protected with anodizing. The rear rail here, you can see this is kind of a standard T-slot rail. It's got end caps on that T-slot rail, and the aluminum shell is riveted to that rail. These are the universal brackets that I've talked about in my other videos. These rotate around in various directions. The clamp can be attached on either side of it, and that allows you to mount to really any two positions as long as you can get the clamp on it, and you can keep these two clamps at least 10 inches apart. This can go all the way to the top, this can go all the way to the bottom. These can slide up and down anywhere on this rail, and to give you, really ultimate flexibility for mounting. I have yet to come across a bike that the scabbard will not mount to. You can see here though that this top clamp is a little bit different than the bottom one. We were finding that on the to attach to front suspensions, that a little bit larger clamp worked better on the bottom. So this one works good for attaching to the handlebar, and this one works good for attaching to the suspension, but realistically both of them function the same way and will both attach to any round tube or anything you can clamp onto. Even a square tube is fine as well, but round does work better. Now, getting to the inside of the scabbard, this cardboard insert will just be there when it comes in the box. So that's just to keep the liner from getting wrinkled during shipment. I want to show you the liner itself. The liner does pull out. If you want to remove it to clean it or anything like that, that's fine. On the outside, get a look here. It's very, very high quality ballistic nylon on the outside. See, it's real thick on the outside, but on the inside, it's a ripstop nylon, so it's nice and smooth and won't scratch your gun or anything like that. That's a nice smooth inside liner, so the gun slides in and out real easy. Now, around that liner, there is a 1/4 inch of high density foam sewn in between the inside and the outside nylon. That foam is, like I say, high density, so it won't break down over time, and it'll provide plenty of protection for your gun. It goes all the way around. As well, that 1/4 inch of foam is sewn into the bottom, and this heavy duty ripstop nylon, I can't really show it, but it's sewn onto the inside of the liner as well, so your gun barrels won't wear through the liner and they will be well protected. So that's a 1/4 inch of foam on the liner protecting the end of the gun as well. It's a little bit hard to show, but on the bottom of this aluminum tube, there's a full inch of high density foam that cushions the end of the guns as well. And along with protecting the end of the gun, the end of the gun barrels as they rest on there, it does more than just protect it. It really keeps the gun from bouncing at all. So when you're riding, even on rough terrain, the gun does stay nice and secure as you're driving your bike around the course. It's not gonna bounce around or anything like that. It'll stay right in place. So I guess the only other thing then is showing this liner can be reinserted back in, and I'll show you that the liner, because it's removable, it can actually go in either way. I won't push it all the way in here because I kind of need a stick to push it in with, but it can be flipped around depending which direction you want this taper. You could have it pointing backwards. And will be shipped though with the taper in this direction that allows you to and if you have, if you need a hand, you know, inserting the line or sometimes just take like a stick and push it in all the way. That's, you got to have the stick out, but yeah, that's how you do that. Yeah, I think that covers it, but there is what you get with the EbikeScabbard.